Hey everyone, happy Friday and welcome to this week's Stream of the Week show where we go over the streams that went through the theme of the week, the nominations, and finally the collaboration of the week. But first off, this week we're going to start with Stream of the Week nominations. But how's everyone doing? Deanna, welcome. First one in. I'm sure you're excited about the time of this stream for this week.
So glad you can see it live for a change. Yes, we are mixing it up just for this week to test things out. Deanna, thanks so much for joining. Let us know where you are watching from. Leave us a comment right now or later throughout the stream here. But we do have some amazing streams to feature. It was a really strong week in terms of content. Very exciting to see so many, really amazing creators contributing and tons of nominations too. So, hey, what's up, Aaron, Chrissy, Karen? Good to see you all here. Sherry, Danny, Marilyn, Jay, Chris. Yeah, so great to see you.
Yeah, so
Thank
great
you
to see
for
everyone joining
dropping
in at
by.
this time. Yes, we are awake. Sorry, it does look like we're not. We're still in our hoodies, and surprisingly, we've got a little bit of cold weather here in the Pacific. Um, so I got my warm hot chocolate in me already, and
Hot
hoodies on.
chocolate. What is that?
I cannot drink coffee. I'm on a coffee diet right now.
Coffee diet, coffee free diet.
Yeah,
There's a
coffee free
difference. I'm
diet.
on a coffee diet. You're on a coffee free diet.
Yeah. Taking a break. I have to take a break every now and then. Welcome, Carrie. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Rev, how's it going? Alrighty. So, first stream of the week nomination for this week, we're going over to Andrew Sullivan, and then Peter's going to take over from here.
Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me. I know sometimes it's hard to see who I am, what I'll be. I just swear this foot I'm walking down could lead, but have a little faith in me. I play this guitar from 9 to 5, singing these songs just earn a dime. I don't have much money, but I can pay our bills. Everything that happens will happen in time. Baby, I believe we're gonna be just fine. So have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me. I know sometimes it's hard to see who I am, what I'll be. I just wear this foot I'm walking down could leave, but have a little faith in me.
There we go. So yes, that was Andrew Sullivan performing in Fort Worth, Texas. Love that. Love starting the stream here with some chill vibes. We're going to move on next to a very special birthday celebration from the one and only Vegan Doe.
It's a birthday, we're allowed. Oh yeah, there we go, look at that. I was doing a snap. Oh, hi. We're just gonna have some cake. It's moist and lemon flavored, which is my favorite type of cake. Here you go, open wide. You want some cake? Look at the sprinkles. You want some sprinkles? I dropped cake on my laptop, but it's fine. Thank you for the happy birthday. Thanks for the high five award. Oh my gosh, thanks for the Yummy award. Hope you have a great day.
So there you have it. Yes, a Virgo, a fellow Virgo like Pablo. So, guys, yes, that is also my favorite cake of the entire stream. Lemon cake looked phenomenal. Really impressed. I know, mouth-watering. Indeed. So we have up next a really fun collaboration. And you won't be surprised by who's in it. These are some of the top collaborators week after week.
Line right here, whatever makes you happy. Maybe that's just a gorgeous tree. No, what are you doing?
We're gonna take a leap of faith right now. We're just gonna take this line and we're just gonna run it down wherever you feel like it needs to stop. That's where it's stopping.
There you have it. Yes, some artistic direction, and love that. Yes, slap a line on there and see where it leads you. Really fun to see people hanging out, having fun, wearing bunny ears. Why not? That was a stream from Bunny Valentine and friends, some familiar faces on there. We have a ton of streams today. I'm going to try to move a bit quicker here, but thank you for everyone who is tuning in right now. Peter has a pub in his shed. So this is not a pub. I am currently staying kind of at a cabin, and it is certainly not happy hour yet over
It's
here.
definitely really early for that. I don't know if
It's
y'all would
very
realize.
early,
It's
very
10
early.
in
As
the
I
morning
mentioned, I'm on
here.
a coffee-only diet here.
Yeah.
But anyway, without further ado, we will move forward here. We have an amazing DJ set from Chris W. Let's see it.
The entire album is manufactured in our own plant, so we know what is happening from the very start to the second we mail the records to your listeners.
Love that. Yes, C-dubs with some awesome mixing there on the turntables. Really, really fun stream. Go check it out. Just as a reminder, subscribe to everyone here. If you haven't yet, Pablo is dropping some of those profiles here in the comments, and we encourage you all to subscribe to everyone here if you haven't yet in the comments as well. So without further ado, we shall move on. We have a really fun one. Speaking of pubs, so this is a really special homage to an incredibly dedicated beer reviewer, none other than Cyber Beer. Let's see what he has to say for this week's tasting.
Oh, that is delicious. It leaves a nice warming effect in the mouth as well. Big thumbs up for that. 5 out of 5. Top marks for that. Amazing beer. Absolutely amazing beer. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, yeah.
There you have it. So, yes, from Cyber Beer, we have weekly reviews, all sorts of different varieties featured, and really fun to see, you know, something new every day. If you're into beer, if you're not, it's cool to see kind of the really sophisticated manner in which he breaks down all the different aspects of the beer tasting. He has a rating scale of 5. This is a cool concept you can apply to other things. You could do coffee reviews. You could do lemon cake reviews. I don't know. Throwing ideas out there. But Cyberbeer, thank you for that. And congrats. Love seeing your reviews. And always makes me wish it was happy hour. So next up, we have another Happs musician here who was killing it at a live gig. Hope Griffin.
People are talking about people. I hear them whisper, you won't believe it. They think we're lovers, kept undercover. Others ignore it, but they keep saying it loud, just a little too loud. Stand just a little too close.
Amazing melody and performance there. Yes, what a great voice. I totally agree, Lenny. Super talented. Always fun to see the weekend streams from Hope out gigging. And yeah, she crushed it. Just angelic melodies there. So up next, we have, of course, it wouldn't be a Stream of the Week show without some sort of sunset. So this is the first from JB John Barr at the beach. Uh-oh. We both pressed that button. You go. You drive, sir.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Almost Sunset on Sunset Beach, Florida, the West Coast looking out at the Gulf of Mexico. It was looking like we might have a sunset until these moved in. Yep, it's kind of looking dark down there. Got a lot of happy seagulls. You can see a little bit of the sun out there. Hello, Darby Jones from Loveland, Colorado. Thanks for popping in. I started a little early because, quite honestly, it's not looking very good. Look at those clouds. Look kind of dangerous, but look at all the happy seagulls.
So there was John Barr from Sunset Beach, appropriately named, in Florida. Very cool to see that. Yeah, really, really stark contrast between the water, the skies, the sun setting, some really cool bird life. You saw, I think, a skidoo in there at the beginning. Lots going on, idyllic, and really, really fun. Thanks for sharing that with us, JB. I appreciate that. Yes, reminds me of Redis Beach in some ways. Certainly also in Florida, I believe. So up next, we have, this could have been a Happs game stream, actually, but Jim has been doing an incredible breakdown of NFL Week 1 matchups, none other than
All
our
right, let's
favorite
cut to the chase here. Let's
NFL
get
review.
into the action here. Week 1 in the NFL. What a rush! What a rush this is, and what an opportunity for us to kind of break down each of these games.
So there we go. We should have put a longer clip, but you know what? You're going to have to watch the whole thing for all the breakdowns. Jim has some great analysis, and I'm excited it's NFL season. Here in the U.S., we are very excited about our football.
Yeah, and
starting
I'm sure Jim will be live for this weekend's breakdown as well. If he wasn't already live for this week's games, I'm sure he'll break down the Sunday's games. So yeah, I'm sure. Wait, I'm gonna put this back on screen because I want to see what he
All
called
right, let's
for
cut to
the
the chase here.
Ravens
Let's get
and
into the
Raiders.
action
Yep,
here.
that's what I
Week
thought. The
1
odds
in
were
the
not in the
NFL.
Raiders'
What a rush!
hand, and they won. They were the underdogs. That was really cool to see. Anyway, with that out of the way,
little LA pride there.
No, the Raiders are not from LA though.
Wait, they're in Nevada. They're in hang
Las
on.
Vegas. Yeah.
I'm mixing up the Rams. I don't know West Coast divisions at all. Anyway, we're gonna have to have Jim educate us at some point. But yes, Cowboys lost. I know. Okay, we are not a football show, but thank you, Jim,
What's
for
up,
that
guys?
breakdown. Love what you're doing.
Oops.
What's going on?
Oh no.
Hey, what's up? What's going on? That was Joseph Burke. That is the shortest clip we've ever put on screen. Let's bring him back here.
What's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you looking for a wand? Well, Ollivanders. If you need a wand, I believe they have wands here.
So
All
you
right,
can
Peter,
get your wands
some
at
Harry Potter
Ollivanders.
trivia for you. What area in the books/movies is this modeled after?
Ooh, trivia question here. Is this a game, Pablo?
Yeah. Well, it is a Haps Games theme after all. The comments are helping you out. I see you already sneaking a peek over there.
Yes, Diagon Alley, exactly. Yes, really cool. Thank you so much, Joseph, for taking us through that experience. Fun to see some of the sights and hear some of the sounds too. Fun to see you out and about as well with an experiential stream. This is really cool. And yes, Halloween is around the corner.
Awesome. Thanks everyone for answering that before Peter got a chance.
Oh, that was a question for me? That's cheating. I've read the books like 3 times. So, I mean, it takes place in many different books. But anyway,
all right, here we go. Next up. Go ahead.
Wait, are you driving or I'm driving?
I'm driving once we get to the Haps Games.
Okay. Mornings are rough over here on the West Coast, guys. That's all I'm saying.
Are you gonna go?
Wait, I thought you were gonna go. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have Louise Poppy with a morning walk from
I'm
New
going to take
Zealand.
you for a walk, little Monday stroll, and we are going to head off towards Herne Bay. So what I'm doing today is I'm starting exactly where we left off yesterday, which is right here on the corner. We are looking at Sky Tower. There we go. Turn the camera. There we go. Looking at Sky Tower, looking down the street. I'm just going to put my mask back on now, and we're going to head off for our walk.
Yes, so that was a continuation of a previous stream that Louise did. So very cool to see that series really exploring the area with her. You know, no better tour guide to take you around town than Louise Poppy. Congrats. Yes, congrats. Pablo's been up for 6 hours now. So you're ahead of me. But let's see here. We have another sunset that we'd be remiss if we didn't share.
I don't know. Whenever I think of giving up, I always remember a lot of the things my granddad said. He was a boxer in his day, and he wasn't a big man, but he was wiry. So he was tough. He was tough, and he worked hard when he came out here to Australia to make a living. So he did well. He did well.
Epic sunset there. Cool to hear, you know, Mel's source of strength and inspiration too. Fun to hear about her family and some of those influences. You know, this was a really deep stream. Fun to be a part of it in the replay. And let's see, what else do we have? Man, we have some other deep streams. So this one is, you know, really timely with September 11th, 20th anniversary here. Melanie Faye did a really moving tribute to all of the victims of this.
Welcome, sweetie. Good to see you. That's okay. That's okay. It's just, I mean, we've been to Ground Zero, Bill and I. I remember it so well. I was watching the whole thing unfold, and it really affected me. And when we went to America, we went to Ground Zero, and it was very, very moving.
So sharing some reflections as well as a poem about those fallen in this horrific attacks. So thank you so much for, you know, helping us as a community have a moment of reflection during this, you know, really stark anniversary. So we have Olivia Tai up next, a bit more upbeat here, talking about running with
there is a running group here that I'm trying to find out more info about. So, but I'm sure they're a lot faster than I am, though. So.
What? Wait, is it like that in the running community? Like, is it about like how fast you are and like does it, or is it like pretty?
I mean, ideally, there's people who run at your pace. I mean, otherwise you're just by yourself, right? Or trying to keep up.
There you go. So they discussed running groups, running tips, all sorts of, running related matters. Pablo, I think you were in the comments talking about some virtual races as well that I know you're fond of.
Well, no. So we were actually discussing a variety of different things associated with the running, including group runs and races. I'll be doing the Los Angeles Big 5K, which happens usually every year, but because of the pandemic, it hasn't been happening. I think this is the second time it comes back, along with the LA Marathon, which did happen last year, but it was very limited. So I'll be running the LA Big 5K, which will be fun. Not a super long distance. It's for those of you that don't know the metric system, that's about 3.1 miles. But yeah, really fun. Olivia is actually really informative, and so is her friend. So really cool to tune in.
Yeah, some fun tips, talking about getting into running, stepping your game up. It was cool. Stream of the week, we still have several nominations left here before we get into Happs games. So this was a really fun interview from Rev with a musician.
Christy Huff, you were on here quite a few months ago.
Yeah.
And when you were on here, I mean, I think anybody that heard your music knew you were a big deal, but you're getting you're getting bigger. How's that feel?
Thank you. No, I'm just excited. I've gotten some exciting opportunities these last couple of months, and yeah, I'm like, I just see, like, as long as I'm progressing, I'm happy.
This is a
So
really
Hap-
great interview from Rev hosting Christy Huff, very talented musician who I think has performed on Happs before. So really cool to see her back and chatting it up with Rev.
Definitely. This one was a fun one from Space Gal. We're just going to toss it up here. Some great visuals of SpaceX's launch. This is pre-launch, obviously, here.
So there's going to be some really awesome shots tonight. I know from all the photographers and the amount of cameras. Most of them are setting up 5 cameras, 5 different locations.
Awesome. And the Space Gal was also a trooper, was there until launch for a launch this week, which was really impressive, especially given the fact that she had to brave the mosquitoes that were eating her alive during that night. So thank you so much, Space Gal, for providing that. It was really, really cool to see you.
Marathon coverage, yes. Awesome to see the views on site. Go and subscribe.
And then, last but not least, for nominations for this week, we have Christian Sasse and Georgia talking about the migration of eagles with their special guest. And this is just a screenshot here. As you can see, we don't have a clip, but this was a really great stream, really informative. And really glad that it happened.
Learning
here.
about, yes, eagle behaviors and anyway, really fun as usual. Learned a ton and some amazing visuals from the team. So thank you so much for bringing your amazing science content to Happs. Yeah, I love what you guys do.
Awesome.
All right.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the Happs theme of the week.
Let the games begin.
Yes, that is one way to put it. This week was #HappsGames. And today we're going to go ahead and announce next week's theme. Well, we have a lot of you in the comments, and that is it's going to be Happs Collaboration. But you can use Happs Collab for short. So this theme of the week has 2 objectives in it. First, you have to use a hashtag, and secondly, of course, because of the name, you have to collaborate. So having at least one other guest on a stream with you all, make it fun, make it associated to what you normally stream, make it something new, just have fun with it. We're really excited to see what you all come up with, as always. And sure, we will make it Happs Sunset for next week. So prepare your sunsets for next week, but don't use them all for a collab. So again, hashtag
Don't
Happs
use all the
collab.
sunsets at once.
Yeah, don't use up all the sunsets. But then again, you know who we are, and we love sunsets. All right, so with that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our first Happs game theme of the week stream, and this goes out to Aiden for a really cool game of Hangman.
3, 4, 5, 6 letters. They're so addictive, aren't they? So Jeff says I. Okay, there's no I, I'm afraid. Over to you, Melanie. You think it's Dallas. Hello, Bill. How are you doing? Thanks for subscribing. You think it was Dallas? Do you think it's Dallas? Well, let's go with A first for Melanie. And then I'm going to, yeah, I think it might be. I'm going to go with an L. Oh, can't be Dallas. It's not Dallas. Back over to you, Jeff. But good guess. Oh, actually, no, yeah, because it would have 2 L's. So back over to you, Jeff. TV show. I think this has to be the simplest game, but it has the most enjoyment. So, we're going for an S. There is an S. Okay, back over to you, Melanie. Bill, if you want to take part, you can do. Feel free to pop some letters in. I want everybody involved in this because it is Happs Games Week. So everyone take part, please. Unless you just shouted the answers to Melanie. Shouting your letters out. Okay, Melanie says C. Is there a C? There is. Jeff says castle or castle. I'm going to go for a T. And I'm going to guess an E, I guess. Yeah, it was.
It was Castle. Great job, Aiden. And way to get the community involved on this. It's really fun to see everyone guessing and having a good time with you on that stream. Next up, speaking of getting the community involved, we're going over to Andrew for his late night trivia game. And it was a lot of fun. Last night was a lot of fun. There was a lot of callers, so it was really cool to see everyone trying to guess the answers. And here's a clip from that.
That's marketing for you. Good evening, caller. Who is this, please? It's who? Bessie, is it? Oh, Betty. Hello, Betty. How are you doing? I'm pretty good. You sound Scottish. I thought you might be. Shall I ask you some questions? Question number 1. What is the capital of Ghana? Close enough. Yeah, yes. That's it. Yeah, absolutely. Question number 2. How many millimeters are in a meter? Yes. Question number 3. Who plays the female lead character in La La Land? She does. Question number 4. Who wrote the Iliad? Question number 5. In which year did the Battle of Stalingrad end? Yes. Question number 6. What colors make up the flag of Argentina? Correct. Question number 7. Other than the sun, what is the closest star? Yes. Question number 8. To take the lead. According to FIFA, who is the international footballer with the highest number of caps? No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, so that is where a lot of people that called in couldn't get it right. And that is because it is a U.S. women's national team player that has the most international cap, and everyone kept guessing men's names. And it's a staggering number compared to the men's.
Very
How much
sexist
more
of me.
the women's play. Yeah. So, yeah, very cool, and glad that someone did end up winning at the very end. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Next up, we're
Great
going
times.
into the animated world of Pokemon Go with the Car Hungers taking over a gym after battling it down and then adding on their own Pokemon to defend it.
What?
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes. Okay, ready?
You're not gonna bother?
No,
Okay.
because we only got 6 minutes.
All right, let's do it.
I'm in. Don't leave me stranded.
Yeah. That's the one thing too. I know people fuss about who they're gonna put up the fight, and I'm just like, whatever the game gives me. Ooh. Okay, that's a, ooh,
we
yeah.
got him. We got him. We got him. All right.
Do we do a theme? Do we
Yes.
do a theme?
Oh, your Pokemon fainted. That's
Why
still a
does it
glitch
say
in the
that?
system. We won. Don't tell us we fainted.
Pokemon
We
didn't
won.
faint. Okay, what theme are we
Okay.
gonna do this time?
Come on. Give me a
HP.
gem.
Do you want to do Eevees?
Eevees? Yeah, evolutions.
Evolutions? I like to show. Okay, so my highest is a Vaporeon. What's your highest?
Let's see here.
What's your highest Eevee?
Oh, hang on. Let me go to
Go to the hearts.
HP.
HP.
I got a Vaporeon and then Umbreon.
Okay, well, your highest is a Vaporeon, and then mine are the same. Look at that.
All I'm saying is that when we do eventually have a Happs meetup, I expect everyone to have Pokemon Go open on their phone so that we can take over gyms, so long as everyone is Team Mystic. Otherwise, don't even come to the meetup.
Wow. All right.
Peter, all of that just flew
Strong
over your
words.
head. That's totally fine.
Hey, I played the original Pokemon back in the day, but I have not done the Go or whatever the kids are saying these days. So.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fair. Anyway, moving on to another game on a mobile device, this time with Deanna having a really fun time with this cosmology game that it requires quite a bit of explanation, but once you get it, it's a lot of fun. It's yeah, I'll let her explain.
Positive protons, we want to stay positive, but we can eat anything that's smaller than us except electrons. So here you see we have a different background this time. I am playing as a proton, so I'm this red thing. But now you can see there's red and orange and white, and if I hit something yellow, I will die, because yellow is electrons. So here you saw I just hit an electron, it turned me into hydrogen, and it killed me. It stole my...
So I strongly recommend going and watching the rest of the stream. This is a clip where Deanna did die very quickly as she turned into, I think it was, wait, an electron? I don't know. I can't remember. Or she touched an electron. Anyway, moving on with Helen.
Sounds yeah, risky.
Yeah. Now we're going over to Helen, who had a trivia night stream, but we found a special treat of her singing yet again.
Jones. And I also would have accepted David Jones, which was David Bowie's real name. Yes, there is a song called Me, Mrs. Jones. Me and Mrs. Jones got a thing going on. I can't remember.
I had to cut it there because Helen said the exact same word that she put into comments during the stream. So short version of the singing. But Helen, I think you don't give yourself enough credit. You do have a lovely voice when you do sing, and I expect to see you on karaoke night again in the near future. Next up, we have Michelle Alexander welcoming in a new artist that's actually coming over from the Twitch world. And this artist normally does games with their art. And here's just a sneak preview of what you can expect.
Crazy with the whole idea of style and emotion and what the concept
When
of
you see a
doing
Picasso,
art
you know
is.
it's a Picasso.
Exactly. So here's
You
my
see
little.
a Frida Kahlo, you know it's her. You see a Georgia O'Keeffe, guess what? It looks like Georgia O'Keeffe drew it.
There you go. I love that. I love that. So it's just a matter of, oh my gosh, ravioli bat. I don't know if he looks like a bat or if he looks like a puppy, but
Are bats just sky puppies?
They are. It's so cute. I mean, I was just kind of looking at my little rubber bat going like, I'll just do the face that's on here because, I think bats are adorable. So, yeah, it's that time of year. So very cute, very cute. I definitely.
Bats are not sky puppies. Bats are sky rats. Let's get that very clear. If they're anything, they're sky rats. Sorry, Michelle, but they're definitely not sky puppies. I think
Her
I'm gonna be
drawing was
happy.
very
Yeah,
cute, though, and yes, I knew as well, like Andrew, that it was Michelle from the fingerless gloves. Love that fashion statement there.
definitely. And then last but not least, we have our final Haps game stream from a live football game pregame, and check this out. So that was a preview of the game to come, which was really cool to see. It's just great to see live attendance, live crowds at these events. Again, I hope everyone is staying safe, as I know some places are going back into safer at home orders or lockdowns. Just stay safe, everyone, and enjoy what you can during these times. It's really important to get out. And then now going into our collab of the week stream. I think you all probably have already anticipated what stream this is going to be, as I saw in the comments, but we would be remiss to not shout out Veda and Bo for their stream on Saturday, where they raised funds for Hurricane Ida relief. So without further ado, we do not have
Amazing.
any clips from this because it was almost 12
12 hours long.
and we couldn't download
Incredible.
the stream. So we do have some screenshots of some of the wonderful guests that attended. There was so much live music, there was art, there was everything that you could have had on a stream. So shout out to Veda and Bo and everyone that participated in this. It was really great to see. And here are 4 screen grabs from that stream.
So yeah, well over a dozen guests, musical guests. I mean, just incredible. Not the best screenshot there. Sorry, guys. But love to see all of those faces and artists and musicians on screen for a good cause. Thank you so much for organizing that, and raise well over $1,000 on that. So big congrats on the collab of the week.
Yeah, thank you all so much for participating in that, as well for being in the comments. I think this was the most commented on stream on the platform so far.
Thousands and thousands. Yeah. What, 4,000 or 5,000 comments, something.
We'll try to confirm that by Monday if anyone wants to ask us again. But yeah, definitely a really great stream and a lot of fun to watch. So shout out to you all who participated, whether it's in the comments or live, sharing your talents as musical guests or art guests, or just chatting with Veda and Bo while they were live. And with that, that now concludes our Stream of the Week show at a special time this week, mostly because I actually will be traveling for the rest of the day. Yeah, so pester Peter from now on for this Friday. I will no longer respond.
Yes. Lucky me. I mean, really lucky you. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope everyone out there does. And as usual, thank you so much for tuning in. If we missed anything special here and you want to share it here in the comment, please do. We appreciate everyone who submitted nominations, and I will drop the link to the nominations form for next week again. And Pablo, remind everyone, what is the theme of the week for next week?
Yep, the theme of the week for next week is Happs Collab. So make sure that you get your collaborations ready. Reach out to folks that you want to collaborate with and hit that go live button with the hashtag Happs Collab. And we'll see you all next week on Monday for a Creator Corner interview of Brian Ramirez.
It's going to be great, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, and I see we have Happs co-founder in the comments here. Thank you, David, for
good seeing you.
Great to see you here. Cheers. And cheerio. The end credit scene here. Cheerio, peace. Thanks for the laughs. You always crack me up. Thank you so much, Helen. You crack us up. We appreciate it.
I think we have a career opportunity in stand-up comedy, Peter. Just
I don't know about that. Foamy here does, though. Thanks for joining us. Toodle pip. Indeed. Bye, y'all. Okay, Peter, go back to bed. Yes. It's time.
We wish.